she a waitress. If it's past midnight, it should tell you she. And we hustle before we can play. So even on Memorial Day, my.
Don't bother me, I'm working.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Hornets out in Charlotte. And for Charlotte, they'd like to play well to start this season's series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. Guys, all around the league, you can see that level of respect that LeBron commands. Is he still one of the most intimidating players that you'll play against?
Oh, well, listen, if you're not intimidated, you're silly. However, you're still going to play hard. But there is a level of intimidation with all the awards, all the hardware that he's got, and he's still probably the most physically dominating force in the game. You know, a freak of nature.
You know, now that Kobe's gone, LeBron is now the elder statesman of the league, and rookies grew up watching them play. And 256% body fat. I need to go on that diet.
Do you think somebody can be intimidating and silly at the same time?
Well, we're sitting
if you're
next
not
to him.
intimidating.
Well, what about silly intimidating?
Oh, that's what I'm feeling right now.
Oh.
And I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, that's your seat buzzing. Nice. That's your seat buzzing.
But you know who does understand that?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan.
Okay.
Can you spell that, tough guy?
Just give me one to give me some more. I wish I wasn't wrong. Could we just stay here and let the time pass? I'll write it in the song.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And they've really hit the ground here running, and it's hard to imagine things coming together for them any better than they have. They have literally been dominant.
So the Hornets win the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Richardson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Love. Here's Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Williams a screen. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
James kicks to Thompson. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got his first points in this one.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the middle. Zeller passes to Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's James. Richardson with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Cleveland moving the ball around, just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs off the mark there with the three-point shot. Richardson cover. Tries from 10. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Charlotte on D. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, that's just an uninspired performance. Didn't execute well, and even the few times they did, the shot still had a hard time falling.
Here's Tiny. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Irving. That one goes in.
And I like how he puts him break.
That's part of his skill set. Excellent recognition on his part to get in the best spot to complete that look.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Now the dish to Williams. They get a hand on it. James outside, 14 feet away. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, that's just great offensive skill, consistently helping his teammates generate points.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Olsen passes to Kid Gilchrist. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
James dishes to Richardson. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. It's deflected.
Now the length of Kid Gilchrist, that's what allows him to catch up with these shots. A sensational shot blocker from behind. That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Here's Tiny. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Just under. The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeBron outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
It's early, but he's off to a terrific start. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his foot on the pedal.
And so here's Charlotte. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to end the run, and Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
The dunking ability of Kid Gilchrist is a problem for any defense. When he's near the rim, you know he's looking to bash it in the bucket.
Now, here is her against Washington.
Don't forget, he also racked up 3 steals. He showed terrific anticipation and heart in the defensive line.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And so here's Charlotte. 4-point game. Here's Olsen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Irving kicks to Richardson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Tiny. 9 points last game. It's hauled in by Richardson.
He gets paid the big bucks to hit shots like that consistently. He failed to do so there.
A screen from Thompson. James, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Hornets trail by 7. There's the feed to Williams. Picked by Zeller. Williams dishes to Zeller. Richardson covering. Stolen by Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Shot off the screen, and he nails the jumper. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Williams kicks to Zeller. And again, unable to change momentum here. Cleveland leading by 9. James in the post. He's covered by Kidd-Gilchrist.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
I mean, they've really owned this game so far. Dominant performance all around.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This, their Cavaliers.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Kevin McHale for just a minute. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really is done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
And if something isn't initially working on defense, don't just stay in that rut. Be willing to think outside the box to find a solution.
Now, here's James. Coming off his...
Oh, goodness. Wow. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's McCall, trailing by 13. Count it.
Man, he has an excellent mid-range game. Surprising how much room he had to operate on that play.
Irving passes to James. Hornets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. The pass to McCaw. Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5 now.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
In the corner, it's Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Strategy obvious. Their game plan is to get the ball as close to the basket, and so far it's been paying off extremely well.
And LeBron against Kidd-Gilchrist. Williams passes to Olsen. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte moving the ball around. Zeller can't connect from 13 feet out. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving dishes to Richardson. Pass to Love. Out to Thompson. He feeds it to Irving. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Inside. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Here's Olsen. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tiny's got his
end of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Irving kicks to Love. And here's Richardson. He has 7. Here's Thompson. That shot misses. Hornets trail by 7. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside Williams. Out to the wing. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. And Kidd-Gilchrist throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to
occasional defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Here's James. After the basket by Charlotte. Goes up the baseline. And Thompson throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to McCaw. Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Williams. for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. James outside. Now here is Irving. D right on him. From outside the arc. That shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. The pass to McCaw. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 7. High arcing shot, and LeBron with the layup. James has got 11.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, he's been basically offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, trying to find their rhythm. It's a chess match, a constant back and forth of in-game adjustments.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Ellenson's checked in for Cody Zeller for Williams. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Kid Gilchrist. Here's Gabriel. It's deflected. Ellenson kicks to Stevenson. Misses the layup. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside jumper. The 3 ball. Trying to break free. That one, no good. Hornets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Shumpert. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Laverne kicks to Collison. Looking for Laverne. He gets it there. Pass to Gabriel. Lets the 3 fly. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that.
Here's Zimmerman. 9 points last game. Stevenson passes to McCaw. To the right side. Pass to Zimmerman. To the wing on the left. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Olsen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen. Here's Gabriel. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Charlotte, North Carolina. Back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping passing lanes, pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
Here's Shumpert on the scoreboard. And Stevenson is out there with Zimmerman. Then it's Ellenson. And it's McCaw.
Oh. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Stevenson following the score by Cleveland. Passes to Zimmerman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Ellenson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by. There's the screen. Fires from the wing. And that one goes long. And
no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Oh, trust me, he's kicking himself for that misfire. He knows he should have hit it after that tremendous pick gave him the necessary space to do so.
Now, here's Laverne. Here's Gabriel. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hornets keep it alive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Going to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Splitters checked in for Laverne. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Cleveland with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right side, Collison. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. On the wing, Shumpert. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Gabriel. Team. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Hornets.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended 3-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
Here's Collison. And another miss by Cleveland. Hornets trail by 8. Inside, Zimmerman. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the Stevenson, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
There's a good screen. Kicks to Shumpert. From deep. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In third, the Hornets.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome.
Now here's Ellenson. Splitter covering. Here's Zimmerman. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Cavaliers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Charlotte, 7 games back.
And checking out Charlotte, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
This is just not a team that is positioned to be very good at all. Now, look, the players are doing their best. The right mix of players, nor the execution to get it done yet.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
Now here's Collison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Oh, and an astonishing pick and roll set by Collison. He sees the floor so well.
And the Hornets call time here.
They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate. And I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now, those turnovers. They have to take care of the basketball, value each possession.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving. To the inside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. And he gets it to go. Now Shumpert. Irving with the ball. Splitter sets a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot up over.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Averaging about 6.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Tries to keep it alive, but they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
Shumpert dishes to Love. Out to the right wing. Splitter kicks to Shumpert. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Kevin Love. 7th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through.
Find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
Now Stevenson following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ellenson. Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Love. This one for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You can't. Too good of a shooter.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Love with the screen for Irving. Off the screen, and again it's Cleveland.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 11. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Zeller, he's checked in for Zimmerman. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Splitter. James comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Ben McLemore in for Shumpert.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. To the paint. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And here is Ellenson. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Off the pick. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in ocean.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there. Exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
No mercy. He's one of the best at slamming the door shut in the opposition's face when they're trying to come back.
Tiny, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 10. He kicks to Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Ellenson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. He's guarded by Stevenson. Irving passes to LeBron. No good on the 3. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Ellenson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. And Zeller kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Over to the left wing. Stevenson outside. 4 on the clock. Out left to the wing. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And it's Love, top of the key. Dishes to Thompson. Outside Irving. The three. Good. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Stevenson. There's the dish to Zeller. The feed to Ellenson. Kidd-Gilchrist, the pass to Zeller. And the rejection by James. And he gets it back. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. McLemore with the ball. Here's Tiny. He's got 5. Hits it from three-point range. Tiny's got 8.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Irving dishes to Love. And it's going to be 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
First one falls for him. Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Burns checked in.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Stevenson. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Stevenson left side. Kidd-Gilchrist, the pass to Olsen. That 3 off the mark. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Wizards. And the 19-foot shot. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Tiny. 8 points for him. Stevenson outside. He feeds it to Zeller. 13 feet away. And no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. In the corner, it's Richardson. Deflects the pass. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Olsen. Here's Stevenson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And Kidd-Gilchrist does a great job using his body to box out for rebounds. His timing is impeccable.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. On the wing, James. He's covered by Kidd-Gilchrist. Jumper off the screen, and the basket is good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
Not at all. You can tell his confidence is really soaring as a result. He wants the ball in his hands any chance he can get it.
Here's Olsen. Off the mark.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in. Just couldn't get it to go.
They set the pick. LeBron kicks to LeVern. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Charlotte with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. On the wing, Williams. Defended by LeVern. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Zeller. 14 feet away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department. It takes.
LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. LeBron James again. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
Williams kicks to Zeller. Can't connect from short range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. McCaw, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Good on the second free throw. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's Williams with the three. The shot comes out.
Ooh, can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was going in.
LeBron outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For three, Richardson. Outside Collison. LeBron drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Here's McCall. Nobody nears. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
Whoa, can you believe that? What a shot right there. He found a way to get it off in time.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 11. It's the NBA lineup. Back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it's what LeBron does. Overpowers you with his strength, overwhelms you with his athleticism, but more than that, he beats you down mentally. Very few guys in the history of the league can do the kinds of things we saw him do in the first half. But I used to do it. What? I didn't hear what you said, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They need to break it down. And I look at like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
I'm celebrating. We're the best.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? Effort today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
He's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Cleveland leading by 11, and on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Richardson, and it's throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Shoots from the block, and the rejection by Love. Tries again. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 13 points in the game. Now LeBron. Out to the wing. In the corner, Irving with it. Launches a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Zeller. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. For the Hornets. Outside Irving. To the inside. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes. Love's got 4 points this quarter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pick by Zeller. Over to the left wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Zeller's got 10.
Well, in college, Zeller showed great ability to face up and knock down mid-range jumpers. He's just now doing it more consistently.
LeBron, 20 points for him. uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 22 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Olsen passes to Kid Gilchrist. Pick by Zeller. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
First free throw is good. Ellinson's checked in for Charlotte. And James drills them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. You have got to be hydrated.
Now here's LeBron. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. For 3, Richardson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now this is exactly the start they wanted to this half. They've only missed 1 shot in 5 attempts.
Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Irving. Down low, the kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte no good that time either. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards. It's under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. LeBron dishes to Love. Trying to find Thompson, he gets it to him. Outside Irving. 16 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Irving's got 12.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And we all know that winning away from home is never easy, but these guys are putting on a clinic on how to do it today.
It's hauled in by Richardson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder.
Well, some people call it front running, but as the league continues to expand, their confidence continues to soar right now.
Here's Tiny, the Cavaliers making the shot. Richardson covering. To the left side wing. Trying to get back on track. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leader. Quick hands, 2nd in the NBA.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zimmerman's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Splitter's checked in for Love. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Josh Richardson. Hornets trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Ellenson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
The screen from Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass.
The finish was angry. Here's Tiny. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Here's Tiny. He's got 8. And the shot falls short this time.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Well, it hasn't been his best, just to say the least. He just needs to calm down out there and let the game come to him.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. First in free throw percentage, 14th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
McCaw, he's checked in for the Hornets. Laverne, he's checked in for Cleveland. Again can't hit.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
Passes it to Zimmerman. To the left side wing. The three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Irving. D right on him. That one's not going to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Inside, Ellenson. And Ellenson throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Left side, Irving. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Thompson with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by... He lays it in. 17 points in the game.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Irving. He's got 12. And Thompson kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And the Hornets with possession here. 17-point game. The Hornets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First one falls for him. And Stevenson's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Irving.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Shumpert. Pass to Laverne. Cleveland moving it around. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
McCaw with the bucket. McCaw has got 7.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
The screen from Thompson. Shumpert passes to Hollis Jefferson. Collison, no good. Hornets trail by 15. He's covered by Collison. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The Hornets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. There's a good screen to the middle. Here's Laverne. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Laverne. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Laverne grabs the miss.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Hey, you know what? That won't show up in the stat sheet, but showing good pretty much had the same effect.
Now here's Ellenson after Darren Collison's miss. And Shumpert kicks to Collison. Soft touch off the glass. Collison's got his second bucket of the night.
And the skill Collison has inside, so great at catching the D off guard when he's down in the post.
Stevenson against Shumpert. Fires the three. Ellenson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Laverne. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. Open jump shot. Thompson's got 8 points.
I mean, he's just been huge today for his team. Without his hot shooting, there's no way they'd have the lead.
Here's Zimmerman. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Laverne's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Shumpert. From downtown. Lets it go from deep. And it's Laverne missing. Hornets trail by 19. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
That's a mix-up by the leave all alone for mid-range. Lucky for the defense.
Here's McCaw. 7 points in the game. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Zeller, who's checked in for the Hornets. Love's checked in for Cleveland. 1:15 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McCaw to stop the run. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds. Intercepted. Stevenson outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Zimmerman. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 12 points for Cody Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Zeller against Love. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zimmerman's got his 5th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
26 seconds. Collison, the pass to Shumpert. There's the triple. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Charlotte ball.
Here's McCaw. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Olsen. On the wing, Stevenson. Charlotte no good that time either. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Charlotte, North Carolina. Back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so here's Charlotte, trailing by 17. They've got McCaw, and Stevenson is out there with Williams. Then it's Tiny, and it's Zeller in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. LeBron, good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily sprinted down the court and got an easy bucket on that one.
Here's Tiny. Jacks up a 3, and it's Williams. That time the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if you want to make a good shooter's eyes just light up, well, just sag off of him.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. The kick out to Collison. 5 on the clock. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Collison. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Even when the D is draped all over him, Collison is so confident on his drives to the hoop.
Olsen passes to Zeller. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And again, it's LeBron James. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
This has been an amazing display. Help get this team the lead.
Now the pass to Olsen. Charlotte moving the ball around. On the wing, Stevenson. They get it back. Zeller passes to Olsen. Count that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. LeBron against Williams. 8 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off. 32 points for LeBron. Pass to McCaw. On the wing, Williams. Stevenson outside. Pass to McCaw. On the wing, Williams. Knocked away. Outside, Collison. Kicks it to Richardson. It's a pick by Love. Richardson dishes to Love. And stolen by Zeller. And here's Stevenson for 3. Another miss by Stevenson.
Is he trying to get a shoe contract deal? Because he's showing no interest in moving the ball right now. He's trying to make a one-man commercial. He just continues.
Here's McCaw. Feeds it to Stevenson. Passes to Olsen. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. That's 12 points for Tiny.
Teamwork at its finest. Love the extra pass.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, trying to find their rhythm. It's a chess match, a constant back and forth of in-game adjustments.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Irving subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here's James. Rebound by Williams. Here's Tiny. Richardson covering. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
At the line, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first. He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 19. Dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Six to shoot. Wide open. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 23. The Cavaliers leading by 17. In the corner, it's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now here's Williams, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Richardson covering. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Irving kicks to James. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Second personal foul. At the line, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Here's Tiny. Inside, it's deflected. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Richardson cover. And it's in there.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Outside Irving. It's Richardson on the wing. James against Kid Gilchrist. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws. So it's the Hornets now. It's an 18-point game. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead. And here's Richardson. Left side, Love. Thompson passes to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And the pass was right in stride. Extremely accurate setting up the shot.
And so here's Charlotte. Down low by Ellenson. Ellenson's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving from long range. That one's not going to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Williams passes to Olsen. Puts up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, the D was slouching there, and he rose up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
3. And there's the 3-second violation.
Hornets ball.
Hornets trail by 18. Olsen passes to Kid Gilchrist. To the inside, and stolen by Love. 3-on-3. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Kevin Love. Shooting.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. The Hornets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And there's the pass to Olsen. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Irving. Out to the wing. Richardson covering. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Going to the line.
No good on that one.
Number 17. Shooting.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 20. LeBron outside. Love with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. Goes up off the pick, and Love throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Hornets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Ellenson. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he's good on the second. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Inside from 6 away, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Henry Ellenson.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Here's James. Count the basket. James has got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Richardson covering. To the wing right side. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And he has 28 points for the game.
Look, that's playing inside out, simply taking what the defense gives them.
He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. LeBron is doubled. Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. 18 points for Kevin Love.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Love with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. James dishes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Outside Kid Gilchrist. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The pull-up. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Good on the shot.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Strong fundamentals right there. He didn't consider the height disadvantage too long. Instead, he just went right at him and sunk it in his grill, in the face.
Following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James.
He was a one-man wall around the basket tonight. There were no with every ounce of effort that he had. That was a huge factor in this game.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
Here's Neto. That's good from 17 feet away.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
Now here's Collison. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge. Thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
Well, that's just tremendous work by them in setting the pace of the game to their favor and maintaining that throughout the game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Fourth team foul. Going to the line. Raul
The first one falls.
Shooting 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Cleveland. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Splitter sets a screen. And McLemore kicks to Shumpert. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, you guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big.
Counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was not to be denied in the fourth quarter, and his teammates could sense it. They kept feeding him the ball, and he kept delivering points.
As usual, best leader in the NBA, LeBron James led by example tonight. He's as cool, calm, and collected as any ever out of control of this game. LeBron did it all tonight. What else is new? He's the king!
Unbelievable night from the offensive standpoint. He abused his man every time he got the basketball. Great looks, great offensive performance. Too much for them to deal with tonight.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.